Well, that's what I mean. I go all over the map on something like this, whether you have responsibility or not. At the end of the day, someone buyer beware type of thing. Like I don't know. I'm all over the fucking map because, like, okay, for example, like I don't expect any musician, high regarded musician, any celebrity, any athlete to be a public social role model. Like, I mean, your job is to fucking throw a baseball. You're not a social role model. Do
Yeah.
you see what I mean?
Right.
And I don't expect you to be one. And if someone's going to idolize you and do whatever you say and blah 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 blah, that's, maybe they fucking have the issues. Maybe they're the ones that shouldn't be doing this, not you as a sports star having to now take on a different role as being some sort of role
Yeah.
model.
I'm a clear the air type of person. That's what I'll start. Like, that's kind of going to be my motto now. I'm a clear the air. Be like, look, even with massage, if someone comes in, it's chronic, I'll be like, hey, we've done about 4 to 5 treatments. If you personally think that someone else could do a better job, I will absolutely send out a referral. I have no problem with that. I step into a yoga room. I go, hey, we're going to do this. But guess what? I'm not a fucking therapist, and I sometimes don't know what I'm talking. Like, I will tell you straight up, I don't know what I'm doing either. Sometimes I don't know. So, like, don't. And if you have a question, please, like, at the end, come
Right.
to me or message me later. I have no problem, like, hashing it out with you.
Right.
And I think that might also be missing is that you give people a heads up. Like,
No, I'm with you on
I'm
that.
not your idol.
But
like,
but I do see what you're saying on that too. It's like, are you causing harm? It's one thing if you're the person that does acupuncture and you're telling and you're telling someone like your infertility issues, come, I can fix that for you. Like that's dangerous. Do you see what I'm
Right.
saying? Because now someone who's already super vulnerable is
Super.
now putting all of their faith in your bullshit. That's different than in my mind. That's different than you saying before when you used to say you're stretching your IT band. Like
Well, this
not
is
taking
why- this
advantage
is
of
why
your
I'm saying-
vulnerabilities
yeah, this
by
is why
saying
I'm
you're
saying
stretching
it's
your
a
IT
fine
band.
line.
Yeah.
And I know this is like a slight adjacent to, but this is also why I've got such an issue with censorship. I'm like, who decides
Oh,
who
get
protects
started.
who from what?
Mm.
I feel like open conversation, open dialogue, clearing the air, as Nick likes to call it. Like, I feel like, why can't people have their opinions and their belief systems, and you don't have to buy into it? And if there is something that you feel is causing a lot of harm, that's different. But is it causing a lot of harm, or are you just so like against it because it doesn't fit with your belief system
Yes,
that you
that
have to
happens so
attack
much.
it?
Yeah.
And that's why I said I feel like our entire society has created this culture of it's okay to tear people down because censorship is just normal now. Like, if you
It's
don't
insane. It's
have the
insane to me.
belief of the mainstream, if you are on the outskirts, you're anti something, you're a conspiracy theorist, you're anti science, you don't know what you're then you should be silenced. So that's what, we're talking about, the online trolls and stuff. Those are more the people I'm talking about when they start tearing
Yes.
down people who do things like Reiki or cranial sacral therapy. I've seen
Or
that get
whatever.
torn down, or whatever it is.